there's a difference between, let's call them loud fears and quiet fears. So a loud fear is like heights or snakes or public speaking, right? You know you're afraid of those things because they yell at you whenever you try to go near them. But there's these quiet fears like feeling like you're not good enough, you know. Anger is even a quiet fear. If you get angry easily, it's because you're afraid of losing power. In relationships, sometimes bring out some of these biggest fears, and we all have shit that's happened to us when we're younger, right? So, and that can abuse us emotionally, and we can get fearful in relationships. And those are quiet fears. It doesn't really feel like fear. It can feel like jealousy, or it can feel like insecurity, but it's still fear of losing something, fearing you're not good enough. And the first thing to do is to acknowledge that. You don't have to like make a Facebook post about it or a TikTok video about it, but you can just acknowledge that and realize, okay, there's some things in my life that need to get worked on, and it's because I have these little fears of these things. And once you put a finger on a fear and you acknowledge it, again, it could be snakes or it could be that you're not good enough, then you know how to manage it. And for me, my fear of public speaking was a huge one. But in the beginning, it was like, okay, I knew I was scared and I expected to be scared and I expected this gut reaction that I couldn't control. And the common thing, maybe because of my name, is fearless and far. I'm not fearless, man. I never have been, and that's not the goal. Because I learned early on that the people jumping out of airplanes in squirrel suits and the super famous pop star on the stage, these people still get scared too. They just change their relationship with it, right? Like they are comfortable. They expect this feeling to rise up in their chest before they do their thing, and they make amends with it, right? It's not about blocking it out. You can never block it out. It's a visceral human emotion, this feeling. It's even like hormonal, you know, like you can't control it. It's a bodily function almost to feel fear. That's supposed to help us, right? So you can't block it, but you can learn to smile at it. And there's this old thing that's super cliche. That's nothing. What is it? It's nothing to fear but fear itself. And we said it so many times it doesn't mean anything. But what it means is, if you're scared of being scared, like I have been most of my life, you feel fear and you're like, I'm scared. And then the fire just burns brighter and the thing churns more, right? When you're scared that you've become scared, then you're done. Game over. Like you lose control. Your hands are off the wheel. But when you feel fear and you're like, I knew it. Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. But, I knew you're going to come. Let's do this thing together, you know? And you smile at it, knowing that feeling means that you're on the path to growing. You're uncomfortable, which is a great spot to be to level yourself up. And you welcome it, even though it doesn't feel good. It's never going to feel good, but you can almost have like a sick pleasure, like loving the idea that you're going to be a bit afraid. And again, fear is always going to be there, but knowing that feeling comes with personal growth is the key.